what is fascinating is we have got round tables. So here we've got around kind of 90 people, and there are young people on every table, there are police on every table, and there are mentors from business or from wherever, local community. And included on that table are designers. And those designers are there very much to facilitate the discussion and then to help the young people come up with a solution. But it's fascinating because in the morning when they all get together, nobody really knows each other, so it's quite quiet. And then during the day, as they get to know each other and they discover that they can actually speak and nobody's going to criticise them for what they're going to say, they are just listening, and everybody's kind and respectful around that. The buzz just gets louder and louder and louder and louder.
I think from a Milton Keynes perspective, it is very crucial to have the younger people involved to be able to help us as a city council or even as civilians for this wonderful city to know what is the best approach from their perspective. So if they've got ideas that are going to be put into designs, and whether that's through app technologies or being able to have those communications with the relevant personnel, we will always look at ways that can help build a better future, not just for us but also for them, and to have that better correspondence and communication, and also that, as we've mentioned quite a few times, that perspective that the police are there to protect them and that younger people feel calm, safe and feeling absolutely amazing in what we've got, as we proudly say, an amazing city, to have amazing police force and amazing young people all working together.
I think it's a really positive opportunity. So some of my team are here today and some of our neighbourhood officers, so I've got harm reduction unit officers here. So today is really a great opportunity for them to not be in uniform and to engage with people on a level where they're not necessarily at a crisis point. So it's an opportunity for them to ask questions and also to gain some really valuable feedback from young people and how they perceive Thames Valley Police.
I think actually everyone on the table, it started off a few quiet ones there, but actually everyone's getting a voice now as we talk more, as they hear me talk and trust me a bit more rather than a big intimidating policeman. They're all coming out with their suggestions now and actually reinforcing some of the things they had said earlier as well when we challenge things. And so there's that mutual respect coming now.
And for me, it's seeing those who don't always kind of make themselves known or speak out, and definitely the experience that have been negative, that they're feeling empowered to be able to talk about that and bring that to the conversation. And the ideas they've got are just things that maybe would never have occurred to me. So when we opened, I talked about the assumptions that we can make as adults working in this space for teenagers, but actually to hear it from them is incredible. And there's lots of young people here from various different backgrounds, and they're all getting the opportunity to talk about how they feel they should be perceived as well.
We've got a senior police officer on our table, and we read that this event was going to be about humanising the police, but we've actually seen that in action, and he's talked about his own experiences that's been, I think, really eye-opening from the young people's point of view, and I've learnt things that I didn't realise the police do, and that's been really wonderful. I think it's definitely helping to break down those barriers, which is what we knew the event was about, but now we're seeing it.
The work we do in Axon, we tend to focus in a lot on how we best serve policing in terms of technology. But what we maybe don't do so much is hear from the people who are on the receiving end of that service from the police in terms of how they're serving them, what they could be doing better. And that gives us food for thought as well in terms of how we improve our service to policing as well.
You for sure need to prompt them, but when you get them going and just help them to kind of start moving and thinking a type of way, they do start to shout some things out and kind of get a bit ahead of themselves, like, oh this, and then they want to go to something else afterwards. So it's quite nice. They like to throw ideas out and then just trying to guide them onto how you would take it a step further.
I get to learn more about probably a company I never knew about. I get to learn what they do and how they're useful for the public or the community, or like as in reference for the police with the tasers, how they're useful and what they do and how they actually work.
Obviously with talking one-on-one with an officer as well, and then getting their idea of what you want and what we want from them, it's very good to then control that sort of atmosphere and get a good understanding of what people want and what the police want from the people.